guys. So Simply Purple is hosting an art competition on her channel. We did an art competition together a few weeks ago and it was really fun. So I feel like not entering this competition she's holding would be very traitorous of me, so I'm doing it. I'm entering. Yeah, I also don't have Wi-Fi right now, so that's really great. Of course, the one time I actually want to draw, I don't have Wi-Fi. Also, I'm trying out a new recording setup, so if the lighting looks weird or like just the angle, trust me, it's weird for me too, so just let me know in the comments, I won't be offended. It's okay though, I'll survive, it's fine. I'm really excited to get drawing, so yeah, let's do it. Okay, I have this mixed media Canson sketchbook, but first I wanna thumbnail some ideas, so. Okay, let's get thumbnailing on my very large and beautiful sketchbook, and I'm really sorry, but I don't have Wi-Fi, as I've mentioned before, so I saw the video before and like took a screenshot of what the characters were, but I literally cannot check what their names are, and I did not write that down, and I cannot for the life of me remember what their names were, so I am so sorry, but I'm just gonna be referring them as to like the boy and the cute dude. I don't know, the girl. I'm so sorry, I can't even talk. But like I can't get their names. I'm sure they're beautiful names, but yeah, we're not gonna be referring to them in this particular video because I can't. Wow, it's just great not having Wi-Fi. So my idea for this was to do like, you know, when you go into like a photo booth and you get that like strip of photos, I was thinking maybe they went into some type of photo booth and took pictures. I'm not really sure what to do for their poses because I don't know their personalities. I'm gonna, 1 second.
One eternity later.
Okay, so I looked back at the original reference image drawing, and I'm noticing the girl looks maybe a bit more reserved than the monster, and maybe the monster, cute guy, I don't know, I'm not gonna assume anything, but maybe he is like more of a, I don't know, rambunctious one of their group, so I'm gonna like try to express that in the photos, like kind of make it more fluid and dynamic. Let's see what I can come up with. I can't really talk and draw, so I just went ahead and finished the second panel. And my idea was like these two are sort of introduction shots to who the character is. And then the final panel, I'm gonna draw them together, just being friends. So I'll be back in a second. Done. So I know this looks like a mess and you can't see any of the facial features, but I see it in my head. That's all that matters, right? I do think I have a basic idea of what I'm actually doing here, which is great. So I'm gonna move on to the more final piece. So I'm gonna start with the rectangle, the sort of basically the picture frame thing. Okay. Like, this took me a while to do, even though this is only the sketch, and I'm gonna keep going because I wanna do this. So let's get started on the like actual contents of it. So the measurements on this like actual piece are different than, here I can show you, like on this one it's a lot more like squared off, while on this one it's more rectangular just because of like the size of the paper and stuff, so it's going to look pretty different, like just because of like my sizing issue. Bear with me as I board the struggle bus in trying to make this character not look bad. Okay, I fixed it, kind of. I have to make a couple adjustments, but actually it's okay. It might look better like this. And you know who this character kind of reminds me of? Like, you know that Sanrio character who like, he's kind of a penguin. He always wears black. He's pretty stubborn. Like, he has this spiky thing on his head too. Editing me will put like an image of him on the screen, but I feel like his like head thing does. I don't know if it's because I'm drawing it wrong or if it's just like, if that was an intended connection, but I'm sure like once I add colors, it's obviously gonna be different, but for now, I've drawn a parallel. So I had this idea of the like swirls kind of going around in the background. So instead of the my original idea to have the girl character in the back peeking in, my idea is just like to sort of show like this sort of thing, because I feel like it's kind of wacky and kind of cool. I gave her that floofy girl hair. I think she's definitely, like, in my interpretation, got this more like kiddish vibe about her, like just like the way, like, I don't know, like all of it. I don't know. She just seems a lot more younger, maybe like she's youthful in general in my interpretation. Like, I'm sorry in advance that this looks so different than the original, because I'm definitely not meaning to do that. It's kind of just like happening, and I can't, once I start drawing, basically I'm stuck in this. And so in this version she's gonna be kind of more cutesy. I've decided to put like a couple ice creams in the background to give that sort of, you know, youthful vibe. I'm gonna like go on to it a bit. I'm gonna like sort of leave this part blank so the sparkle can sort of shine its best shininess. And now we're gonna move on to the group photo. Cool. So I've sort of given like this arms around the shoulder pose, and for the dude, I was like, I'm just making his hand a blob just because I feel like that doesn't look necessarily bad with his character design, but with her, I do. She's a human, so I had to draw a hand, and I did my best. Now I just have to do like expressions and hats and eyes, and yeah, I'll check back with you soon. For the girl's hat, I'm doing like, I draw the ears, and then at the top of the ears, I'm sort of doing this like, but you can just see sort of like this, and now she looks like she's wearing a hairnet. I was thinking that he has this like a little adorable teeth that's missing, because maybe he's a youngin' like her, and that's probably the reason they get along so well. So for the background, I did like this spiky to show his like rambunctious and like craziness, and like softer to show her like, I don't know, like more mellow attitude. And I was thinking maybe this was them when they were like kids before they grew up, which would be Simply Purple's drawing. Maybe she has it hanging in her room, and it's like something that she looks at sometimes because it reminds her of her kid days. I don't know. So let's move on to line out, and then we can do some coloring. So while I do line out for this drawing, because it's one of those mindless things and I can talk while doing it, I just want to say thank you so much to you guys. You are the absolute best. I know I have like a horrible posting schedule, and when I do make videos, they're usually pretty rushed and not the best, but you bear with me, and you make me want to keep making content with all your kind comments and just like your support altogether in my art journey. I don't have an art style and really don't have it together at all, but you guys are so nice to me about it, and I just like, I really appreciate you guys. It's awesome, and I'm so happy that my account has just impacted the lives of people who are actually nice, and that I can create content without feeling like no one likes it, because when I do, on the rare occasions, it makes me feel good about myself, and I really appreciate it, because I do. So thank you so much, you guys. You are the absolute best. It's done. So the cheesiness is done, and we now have crispy, clean line work. And I actually think it turned out really well. Sometimes line out can make a drawing look very bad, but this turned out very well, and I really like it. So let's move on to color. Okay, we have the chosen markers, and I'm pretty sure that Simply Purple has a very like big wide range, or she just like uses the color she does have very well. But I have a pretty, well, not small necessarily, but it's definitely not large by any means, set of markers, and I've chosen the colors closest to the original color scheme as I could. It's not going to be perfect because with some colors I simply did not have them, but yeah, here's the ones we have chosen, and let's get started. For anyone curious, I use dual brushes, right, and mild liner, and I really like these. They're water-based, and I know a lot of people really like alcohol markers, and don't get me wrong, I envy the people who have them, but I actually really do like my dual brushes and my mild liner, so I'm content in my small yet good variety of supplies, you know? It's happy. Yeah, he looks kind of crazy, not completely sane if I'm being honest, but you know, I can relate. I mean, definitely can't relate that I'm completely sane. I like him though, he's cute, he's fun, he's very loud actually, but I like it. I like your style, dude, I like your style. I've gone and done a purple background because purple and orangish red just like kind of go well together and sort of this like blue cyan colors.
We go together, better than birds of a feather, you and
So I've done purple and now I'm gonna move on to her. So with this brush pen, often like it really matches the cap super duper well, but when you layer it a ton, like you layer the color, it really starts to get really dark really fast, which can make your characters have very like different skin tones than you actually wanted. So I have to kind of do this in one pass without too much layering, or she will look very different than she was meant to look. So I think this is kind of did it. There doesn't really look like there's too much layering going on. I'm gonna give her a pink background, and this is the same pink that I use for literally all of my blush on my characters. It's just like, it's so pretty, you know? I love it. Why is coloring this ice cream so fun? I'm having a genuinely great time coloring ice cream, which I never thought I'd say. And ta-da, we have our first two introduction pictures colored, and now we need to do this thing. We need to do that. Okay, so let's do it. These characters, just like character design, are so fun to draw. Oh my gosh. If anyone's watching this video and likes drawing, I highly suggest you enter. It's so much fun. Finished the bottom thing, but we are not done. No. I have to go above and beyond for this art competition. Okay, I'm doing a background behind this background, and I'm just gonna be using this yellow because yellow goes well with basically everything, and I'm lazy, so I'm gonna do a smooth transition of my suffering. So 3, 2, 1. Whoa, smoothest transition ever. And also, I actually didn't color in the background fully because I thought it kind of looked cool just with this border. I don't know, don't ask me, but I kind of like it. And now I'm gonna rip out of my sketchbook and show you guys the final thing.
One eternity later.
Here it is, the final result, and I actually had so much fun during this competition. Like, even if I don't win, I really enjoyed doing this, and it was so fun just playing around with the colors and the sketch. It was awesome in every way. And for anyone wondering how long this took me, well, let's just say I started when it was perfectly light outside, and as I am doing this voiceover, it is night. So this took a while, but in my opinion, completely worth it. It's so much fun, and if you want to join this competition, you definitely should, and you should also check out Simply Purple's channel because it is wonderful. And yeah, that's it. Bye-bye.